I am now live. Thank you for being live with me. Being alive. I'm going to wait for everybody to just jump on. The sun is slowly setting. So beautiful. What's up? What's up, Amanda Nicole? Thank you for joining, Heather and Bidus. What's up, Ann? Hi, guys. I just want to say thank you. Hi to everybody and thank you for joining. Yeah, so the scammers are doing their rounds, FYI. Two of my other like tarot card readers I follow, 3 of them actually, have already gotten hit. So please do not respond. I'm going to say this right now. All of you, no matter what tarot card reader you follow or astrologer you follow, it doesn't matter, even if they have a blue check. Do not believe any of these fucking DMs that are coming to you. Do not believe them. Do not believe them. Oh, and if you're in denial, check on the person's profile to see if they've listed any known fake accounts, and also, you know, send them a DM real quick to say, hey, is this you? If you're really, but we've shared enough, guys. We've shared enough of those fake account emails and how they talk to you. You should know the lingo by now. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Ann. Oh, you rock, Ann. Thank you so much. That's a sweetie. That's sweetness. Happy Monday to you, sweetheart. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, just, you know how they talk to you. I've posted that a ton of times. I know other readers have too. Just the way that they talk to you. The sound of it. Just know that that's what's going on. There's a lot of fakes going on. This is your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is on astrology motivation. I think I am going to, because I really like the feel of this morning. So on astrology motivation, I went live and I did actual horoscopes. So I did all 12 horoscopes for the week or until midweek. I might have to update it a little bit because I need to update the energies. So ultimately, like around the change of the week, I'll see, because some of the houses start to shift and things start to do different shit. So different aspects start to happen. So what I'm going to do is probably do another one midweek, and I hope you guys can enjoy that too. I really enjoyed it. I fell behind this week because I got sick this weekend. I had a fever and a cough. It was not COVID. It was from a cold that I got when I was at Disneyland, and I got freezing cold and I was soaking wet and freezing cold, and had to buy a whole new outfit because I was just really not feeling comfortable. I caught a cold. Friday I was feeling a little bit wonky, and then Saturday it was full. All I could do was sleep. So I lost a whole day and a half, and anyway, that's just what happened. So thank you for your patience on that. But I do think I want to change up a little bit of the weekly astrology forecast and how that goes. I would like to kind of be more horoscopy with them. Horoscopes, if you don't know, are basic predictions and analysis of the current wheel in the sky, and they're based off of your first house positions. So when you look at your horoscopes, you should always be looking at your rising sign, not your sun sign. Unless, of course, you have a stellium in one sign, in which case that usually like overpowers everything. So you should definitely look at your rising sign, because rising signs are what I'm telling you, first house placements are what the rising signs are based on. Are what horoscopes are based off of. So Cancerians, you know, if you're a Cancer sun like I am, it's great, but you're listening to this Cancerian horoscope, and it's based on Cancer first house. But my sun is in my 10th house. You know, I'm a Cancer sun 10th house. My first house is in Libra. So I really should, yeah. So you really should always check out your rising sign horoscope. Use your rising sign for your horoscopes. And definitely like sun sign, especially I have a stellium in Cancer, I have a stellium in Leo. So those horoscopes will impact you too, just because of the energies that are clustered there. But yeah, just be aware of that. Anyway, Today is Monday. The color of the day is gray, and Hanukkah ends today. So I hope you guys had a great and happy Hanukkah season. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Warrior 1. At the winter solstice, we create a sacred space by pausing to reflect and connect with the light within, enabling us to radiate warmth and sunshine out into the dark winter days. In the coming growing season, resolve to stay connected to this inner light and be guided by your inner wisdom. Ask yourself, what do I want to bring out into the light over the coming months? And you know, a lot of stuff is coming into the light. We had a total reset. This is Warrior 1. I don't think I can really show you guys. I can't really show you guys. The knee really never goes over your knee never really goes over your toes. And your back foot is on the ground. I don't know if you guys can see it. The back foot is on the ground, kind of, it's all the way flat on the ground. It's at a 45-degree angle, if you can see it, right? And then usually the arms are overhead, at least pictured here. Yeah, but you can have them here as well. Anyway, it's a really nice yoga stance. It's very powerful and actually very kind of comfortable. Not all yoga stances are comfortable, but that's pretty comfortable. Let's get into this reading. It was a big eclipse. It's interesting because the eclipse happened on Saturday, and Saturday was when I just kind of like crashed. My body just fucking crashed. So it's interesting how that happened. I guess that's what I needed. Interesting that on one side of the deck is the Queen of Swords, the other side of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Ooh. Heart and mind, baby. Heart and mind. Realigning. The sun and the moon were in Sagittarius when they went dark. So especially Sagittarians, if you guys were like, what is going on? And Leos, of course, are always affected by a solar eclipse. Here we have this sense of breaking up, with like friendships breaking up or bonds breaking up, that kind of thing. Breaking up is hard to do. Not feeling really good about it. Ending associations or situations, okay? And then there are opportunities that are coming in. Interesting how when something ends and something new begins, stand your ground. Stand your ground and like do the right thing by your heart. That's the 7 of Wands, which is really just stick to your guns. You know? Then we have the King of Wands. Wow. You got this. This could also be somebody that is creative. The energy of somebody who is just completely focused on their creative energy, who owns their creative energy. But then there's this, Knight of Pentacles, which is, there could be some investment that you're making, or go steady with your money right now, or be very cautious with your money, or being very cautious, or money coming in slowly trickling in. Then we have the 6 of Cups as our central energy, which is usually nostalgia or melancholy or somebody from the past coming into your life, like, an old friend. Interesting. And then we have this, the Queen of Pentacles, giving away all aspects of herself. In other words, she's a lot ruddier in the back than she is in the front. She makes herself look like she's got everything, when really she doesn't have as much because she gives it all away. Interesting. So somebody may be doing some sort of credit inquiry on you or something like that. I don't know what side it's supposed to be on, but this is the Page of Cups, which is a new opportunity, or could be a person, a younger water sign. But this is just like, I don't know, shit's coming in. Hold on. Got to get the whole reading here. 10 of Pentacles. So there could be some sort of house coming up. something to do with a house, or something to do with settling down, or making more money, getting more money, creating more money. And then 10 of Swords, which is all the problems, the suffering, the sadness, all of it's done. This is a finality, an ending. Okay? The Dark Moon. This is something, this is your shadow side, or those parts of yourself that you're ashamed of. It's also an eclipse. Something ended on the eclipse. Something ended here. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. I love that we have the Queen of Cups and we have Lilith. Because really they're one and the same. But Lilith just, the Dark Moon just represents those parts of yourself that you even try to hide from yourself because they shame you. It's not necessarily that they're bad, they just shame you. You're ashamed of them. And this is learning how to love them. Learning how to love unconditionally, which is learning how to love completely and letting yourself be seen. Allowing yourself to be who you are in the outlet. So this is about acceptance for exactly who you are. Being accepted for exactly who you are. You're going to be accepted for exactly who you are. By accepting yourself for exactly who you are. One precedes the other, right? You've got to accept yourself for exactly who you are in order for others to accept you for who you are. Now, what is this 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords? There's an ending here. There could also be that there's an ending of abundance that kind of liberates you to actually be all that you actually can be. Because what kind of sacrifices have we made for abundance? What kind of sacrifices have we made for creature comforts? Have we sacrificed those aspects? Have we given away too much of ourselves for money? Good question, right? When do we say no? Because we all have got responsibilities. We do. Let's go into the moon. Astrology card. Hi, little buggy. That's my baby dog. So we have faith in your dreams. That's all they say. I like that one. There's nothing more to say. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Guess what that is? We ended here with the eclipse, and then we have the waxing crescent, which is what we have now. We're in a waxing crescent right now. I'm sorry. The moon is in Capricorn now. We have a waxing crescent because it started from a new moon, a dark moon, or black moon, to a new moon, which is just a sliver. New moon is technically a waxing crescent. It's a crescent that's getting bigger. Deception and envy. This is what ended the friendship. This is what ended, maybe if you had a relationship or something. Deception and envy is what ended it. Somebody was jealous of somebody. Or somebody didn't trust somebody. That's the truth. That's the truth. Maybe somebody wore a fake mask. You know, sometimes we wear masks not to deceive others, but to deceive ourselves. That kind of sense of, yeah, I am happy. Of course I'm happy. When you're really not happy. And by deceiving others, you're really deceiving others to deceive yourself. To help continue or perpetuate the deception to yourself. Right? This sense of, oh, I'm really happy with something when I'm not. This seems to be that somebody was very happy that was not very happy with something but pretended to be. And then there could have just been that revelation of deception. That revelation of deception was the final straw. Or somebody kind of just like grew up and was like, I'm not deceiving myself anymore. I'm not going to pretend that something is happening when it's not, or that I'm okay when I'm not. We have between worlds, so there's a transition right now. Also, it could be that somebody sees things in black and white and somebody sees things full spectrum, and they're trying to think like they're not both seeing the same picture. But you're both seeing the same picture. right? There's just two different ways of looking at it, but one's very black and white and the other's, you know, full spectrum. So it's like, maybe we're trying to, we're trying to like, oh, that isn't even really black and white, is it? It's just one's doom and gloom and one's bright and colorful. If you look really close, this is pink too. This is not colored. It does have color to it. It's just, are you pessimistic? Or it's like things are getting better. Things are getting better. That's what I want to say. And then we have the tribe. A change in the wind. So something may be changing in the people that you hang out with, the people that you love, or the people that accept you, or some group, or you know, some group that you want to participate in, or maybe you're taking a new job. There's definitely shifts and changes. Let's put it this way. When you change, the people around you will change. That's just the truth. Either because they're growing with you, or because they no longer accept you, or you can no longer accept them. But there's going to be changes inevitably in who you, in either the person themselves or in the people. There's definitely a shift in who we chillin' with. Oh shit, we are watched over and protected through this change. Don't worry. The angels are here protecting you. Spring is here, so that represents the change. It may be scary, but also there's a sense of a blessing is coming in spring. We're falling into winter right now, and compassion. So being loving, being caring, being helpful, being considerate. Also a sense of it's not as bad as it seems. You know, these changes may make you feel like everything is just like ripping you apart, like the Ten of Swords that I'm looking at. When in reality, they're shifting for the better. They really are. And it's almost like God's going to be kind to you. The universe is going to be kind to you. There's just trust the change. Change feels traumatic. Always. It just does. It can't help itself. And I guess it is kind of, right? Just doesn't mean it's bad. And I don't think it's bad. I think what this means is there's a change in the way you feel about somebody, or the change in the way somebody feels about you. And for better or worse, it's for the better. Yes, you just don't feel at home anymore. Or home is changing. You might be actually moving. Or there's a change or a shift in your fourth house, which is your family. Something may be happening in your family where you don't feel safe anymore, you don't feel protected, or you don't feel right, right? There's just definitely this sense of feeling like you're all alone, not getting any help. Help is coming through. There's going to be a shift. Unbound. Guess what? You liberated yourself. You liberated yourself. Somebody liberated themselves. Aw, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You liberated yourself. Somebody was unbound from either deceiving themselves or somebody else's deception. Something became very clear, and that's a blessing. Whichever side of it you're on. Something became very clear. Oh, we have this. Shalom, Master. Be graceful in movement and action. Shalom, Master. So you're not only, in other words, this was a transition to not just liberate you or make you free. It was to make you stronger. It was to make you more compassionate and make you more sensitive. I'll tell you, the key to compassion is to have compassion with yourself first. That's what we got with Lilith and the Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, the Moon card and the Queen of Cups. That's what we got. Compassion is having compassion or being compassionate and being caring. This is about just not just getting there, but getting there and leveling up in who you are. And if you love yourself and you can love your own dark side, this is a whole new world now. because this is a world that you don't settle in anymore. You know that you love yourself. Elder, or you're having compassion for somebody else. Compassion and forgiveness are two different things. Compassion is when you empathize with somebody and comprehend their experiences through that empathy. And forgiveness is when we let go of all the suffering that something has caused us, including expectations. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Retreat and recharge. This is what we were doing. This is what has to do with the fourth house, is you're leaving. You're going out. Fourth house ain't home anymore. Or there's nothing left there. It's done. All that family drama is done. It's over with. There is acceptance here. There's comfort here. There's alignment here. There's no more of doing what our parents did or staying in routines just because we think we have to. There's no more of that. Good fortune. Invite magic in. Okay. I don't know what that's talking about. Epiphany. Seek clarity. Seek clarity and then good fortune. Okay. I think in some ways you're sort of illuminated right now. The clarity, of course, is the good fortune. Or because there's clarity, you see, you already have. What? Do you do private readings? Me? Yes. Check my website. I'm not going to do, I think next week is the last week that I do them. This week could be the last week through New Year's. But yeah, I do personal readings. So you might have to book after the new year, but check out my website. So ultimately, yeah, I think that there's definitely something generous coming through, and I said that about the universe is like the generosity wants to come through. The deception was thinking you didn't deserve it, or you didn't deserve to be happy. That's got to change. Okay. I am a warrior. That's what the Seven of Wands is about, and I am sealed. You are locked in. In other words, yeah, this is you. You're committed to this fight. You're capable of this fight. You're capable of conquering fear. But it's also a sense of what you're fighting for has been guaranteed to you now. What you're fighting for has been guaranteed to you now. Both these cards are in reverse. I can't read them that way though. Clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions you've been holding back. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feeling is sending you important messages and guidance. Somebody wasn't listening to themselves. Spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Somebody wasn't listening to themselves. They were suppressing their emotions or talking themselves out of their emotions, talking themselves down. Right? And that's why your true beliefs were kind of hidden, or who you are. This was self-deception. And now there's clarity. Now there's understanding. And I think lots of times we deceive ourselves because we want something that self-deception gives us. Whether that's money or security or stability or belonging to a group or friends, you know, or a relationship. It's like we want to keep lying to ourselves because if we know the truth, but if we acknowledge the truth, then we'd have to live the truth or actively bury it. So we just pretend like we never heard it. La 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 la, I didn't hear it. La 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 la. You know, that's kind of what we do with the truth. That's kind of what That's kind of what we do with the truth. It's kind of what we do. What's up, Hattie? What's up, Hattie? What? Okay. So we have think global. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. Now, think global is the Sagittarius energy. Think outside the square. You are a citizen of the world, baby. Expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it. Surround it with love. Let it be, and so it will be. I love it. Sacred knowledge. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel the peace within. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth. The I am presence of eternal love. I'm telling you, it's already real. Loving yourself is the gateway to it being realized. Archangel Metatron. And loving yourself isn't, I'm so wonderful, I'm so amazing, like complimenting yourself in memes. No. It's accepting those parts of yourself that you're ashamed of. Not those darker sides that you think are really cool and sexy and they make you feel fierce. Are you ashamed of them? No. It's the parts of you that you feel shamed by, that you need to embrace and find a way to love. And when you love those things, like for me, it's my bitchiness and my selfishness. Like I have to own that shit. You know, I don't have to rock it and I don't have to justify it, but I do have to own it. And say, it's a part of you. These are pieces. You can't piecemeal yourself and then decide I'm going to be strong. You can't be strong when bits and pieces of you are lying in different places. You got to be all together to be strong. And that's when you can walk into a room and really let yourself shine, because you can let yourself be seen. Archangel Metatron, I am your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and mind. Feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness, there is love. And then we have vision. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. I love you guys. You know, if you only had to work on it when it was simple and straightforward, it wouldn't be worth it, would it? We got to see this through. I'm telling you, I feel like there's work being done on me. I don't know what that means, but if you're talking about spell work, I don't specialize in that. You're going to want to go to somebody else. I would recommend you hit up Talisman and Cauldron. They're all the way out in Connecticut, but she's exceptional with that kind of stuff. She'd be able to help you out, because I don't do that. I don't know anything about it. I just want to say thanks for joining me. I don't have anything else more to say. I do have a shit ton of content to create right now. I have a personal reading, and I have Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Libra. Yeah, I got them all. So let's see where we'll go with those. Those are always exciting. They're like candy for me. You're welcome, hun. Oh, thank you. Let's see where they lead. Because last week into this week, remember that Cancerian reading is all the way up until Friday. So that's still going. This is really transformative shit for us. You're welcome, man. I can't wait for Gemini either. I'm curious to see what's happening with all you guys. So until then, I will see you in the videos. And I might see you on Astrology Motivation around Wednesday, just to like check in and give any kind of updates and tell you, oh my God, I need you to do a reading for me. Heidi, whatever. Come on out to San Diego. I'll be out in Connecticut next year, but come on out to San Diego. Your turn. Stay safe. Hold it down. I will. I love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.